Why we do the other options?
Thank you. You're talking? No. If you hear this, you might be your only hope. As you know, ever since the apocalypse of 2083, the DNA of the bee changed.
Still don't understand a thing this man is saying.
We have been forced to hunt for all our meals, and you must know how hard it is to catch a wild sandwich. Those times are over. My name is John Fart, assistant to the leader of the resistance against the bees. Me and my scientist friend found a way to save the world. All we need for you is to survive. Over. Who are you? What are you doing in my private body? Get out! Get out!
No, don't yell at the cameraman.
Sorry. And yes, I should have told John that I was hiring a camera crew, but we're saving the world. We must somehow document it.
Post-apocalypse, everything's been going down. We need someone to turn this whole thing around. Up steps John Fox, the hero we've been looking for, to come and put an end to the whole damn bee war. We need to go find that bear, otherwise we're all screwed. Let me just say it, that's what she said. The bear will help him, John can't do it on his own. Plus there's no honey at home. 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 No honey at home.
Well, we're on to you.
Ah, no honey at home. That's such a bad title. If I were them, I would have called it John Fart, Text-iverse of Crazyness. Who was the guy recording me when I was doing my radio message? I can't hear you.
Let me brief you to our newest plan.
Bad you, there's a killer bee! Thankfully, that was only a level 1 crook bee. Now, what were you going to say?
As you know, I
Level
trust
1
you
crooked
to
bee.
be the
I
assistant
didn't
to
even
the
pick
leader
up on that
of
the first time.
resistance to save the
Oh
universe
my god.
from the killer bees. It's now time to act.
Not to flex, but I was promoted.
So he's shaved now. He had more beard in the beginning.
Only 1 week.
Yep, he's the only one who showed up. We're a small team.
Of course, Maroc.
Small team of
What do
one.
you want me to do?
From my research, I think I found the warrior of the prophecy, but it's complicated.
Complicated is my middle name. Tell me more.
Alright, John, complicated fart.
It's not actually my middle name.
The warrior actually lives in a book, and thankfully a soldier of the resistance found a copy of that book.
That's ridiculous! Those bees aren't afraid of a book, Emma! No!
Calm
What?
down, John. This might be an ordinary
Top channel,
book,
please.
but not for my invention. I present to you the Book
The
and
bong.
device is able to do text traveling.
The random person in the
Text
back.
travel is impossible!
Probably so confused what the fuck is going on here. Like, oh, what's
We
happening?
didn't have the choice to go beyond
These people
impossible, John.
crazy.
And you know it. Remember the incident of 2087?
Stop it!
2087.
We don't talk about the incident of 2087 and you know it!
He didn't have a spoon to eat his soup, so he used a straw. The human mind is something
What? He
special.
used his what?
We can literally do the impossible. So, John, get ready to go into that book.
What book even is it?
After years of research, we finally found the perfect book to help eradicate the bees one and for all. An old book with a little bear on it. Do you have any other questions?
Can't we get some more
This is an
badass?
excellent question.
I'm scared of
Why
what's
can't
coming.
we get someone more badass?
It was the only book left. All the other books
Oh.
were used as toilet paper.
Why?
Don't you remember? After the bee apocalypse started, everyone started to buy all the toilet paper. but after a few months, they started using books.
If I had to choose a book, I would have chosen Sherlock Holmes or something, not
Sherlock
a
Holmes.
yellow little bear. So, what do I do, Emma?
First, you need to make a choice. Bowls or whoopee cushion. This will help me with my tax return.
What does that choice even mean?
Since I'm the leader of
That
the
fucking
resistance,
camera
I can
work,
write
it
up
is
items
god,
I
like
use
10
for
out of
fighting
10.
the bees. I'm not
But the
actually
camera
sure
fell
if
over,
this is
but no.
legal, but
It's just extra
You
camera
do
work.
realize that this is making the mission really boring for anyone watching.
do I look like I care?
Give me the
I
balls.
have no idea what. I choose the
Emma will
balls, I
not
guess.
remember that.
Good job. That $1 of my tax will be mine.
For fuck's sake!
I need them to eat my cereals. More seriously, the Bukilatu is ready.
I actually thought
and
that
will
was going to come
use
into
the
play later in the
generator of
plot, but I guess
magnesium
not.
to activate its energy
It
source.
really was just for tax write-off
Of
reasons.
course! Oh, didn't I think of the magnesium? It must be the key for text travel. Might not seem like it from my high intellectual look, but I have no clue what I'm talking about.
See, John, it's not that difficult. After studying microgenesis for 5 years in Scranton, I was able to meet Dr. Mike Scott, and he taught me hard.
That's what she said.
Wait, that's a The
Exactly.
Office
That's
reference.
literally what I just said. And by teaching me microgenesis, I was able to discover the formula to text travel.
Nice.
3 ounces of magnesium in a fuel generator was enough
Mike
energy to
Scott,
transfer
Michael
2
Scott,
souls
and then
back
what she
and
says.
forth in text
Oh my
travel.
god.
So, what's my mission?
You need to act
Fucking
quick.
amazing.
Try to make
I
the little
didn't pick
bear
up on
come
that
with
yellow
you,
the first
but
time.
remember, you have to have consent to bring him into this world.
So, I must go in that book using this, get him back with consent. Sounds easy enough.
You're smart, John Fart, but you will only have 3 minutes. After that time, killer bees might be able to sniff you and enter the Bukilatu.
Actually, I can do it in 2.
Okay, I will program
Okay.
it for 2 minutes.
Actually, I can do it in 1 minute.
All right.
Actually, I don't even need time.
Eh,
Then the book opened.
So, don't give me any time. I'm already done.
great.
Is this a joke? I need 3 minutes.
Well, you're done. It's too late. You'll have 2 minutes and that's it.
Always skyrocket the expectation and destroy it. Best way to build trust.
Grow up, John. I will plug the Bukilatu into the book and into your brain. Good luck with your text travel experience. Now, lay on the ground.
Oh, is it going to hurt? Oh, let me just put this in my mouth.
Hello, bear.
I like
Cheeseburger.
Are you the bear I'm looking for?
Yes,
Well,
The baby.
share my honey.
I don't care. Take this.
Ah, what's this?
This is for you to look cooler. I need your help.
Thank you for the gift. But go find my owner. I'm busy.
Never did find your owner, did we? We
I
did
have
both of these
to
already,
convince
so
this
where's the right
little
one?
Chungus to come with me. Where I come from, people can't eat honey.
Honey.
That's awful.
Indeed, and you're the only one who can help.
Well, what could I do?
You need to come with me to save us all.
Okay.
Wait, did he just get bigger, the bear?
Return?
Sure.
I can smell the magnesium.
Oh no, there's a killer bee. We must hurry up.
What's that?
No need to worry. You have to consent to come with me.
Okay, I consent for honey.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The honey.
Emma, take us back now. Ah, I'm back.
Welcome back, John. And hello, Chungus! I'm scared. It's going to be okay.
Just give him
Are
honey,
you
he'll
really
be
telling
fine.
me I have to team up with this yellow mushroom?
Is it really necessary to add commentary?
So, what's the plan, Emma?
Can I ask a question first? Sure. Why do you have so much stuff in your face? Actually, we're lacking in actors, so I thought that this will camouflage this a little bit. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna head out now.
Stop it! We need you! If
See
you
you
go
later,
back,
bear.
I'm going to shoot you!
This place
Oh, my
isn't
wind.
working out for me. I didn't become part of the public domain to be treated like this. So, the plan is to go back in 2022.
So, you figure out time travel too?
Actually, I didn't. It's the bees who did. They're planning to send killer bees in 2019 to start the revolution even sooner.
So why are we going 2022 then? Shouldn't we go in 2019?
Good
We
point.
could go in 2019, but then we would be fighting the current bees. Our plan is to fight them before they even became what they are now. Holy guacamole! Is this complicated?
Indeed, my friend. So Emma, what do we do in 2022?
In 2022, there's actually people trying to save Earth.
Fucking hippies.
And by that means
that's why he
the
said
bees.
hippies.
You need to stop them.
Shaving the earth,
need to stop
fucking
them.
hippies.
Wait a second. We are going in the past to stop people from saving
Is that the
Earth
script
we are
she's holding?
currently living on. Exactly. And where am I useful in any of these? I'm starting to feel like I'm totally useless in that story. It's quite simple. Bees need honey, and you're the best at getting rid of it. Okay, my belly will serve you.
Alright, let me make this clear. Me and this guy go back in 2022, and we try to kill as many people who like bees, while escaping time-traveling bee and getting rid of all the honey. Is that exact?
Pretty much.
Sounds good.
I'm scared.
He's such a useless piece of little poo. I could do the job 39 times faster without him.
Yeah, the
Why
bear
not
didn't even do
lie?
anything.
I don't believe in even numbers. It's a scam.
I don't
Even
care.
numbers are a
Just do your
scam.
job, or you won't get any honey.
Hey, Helda Farron.
Yes, boss.
I see you
When do we
lurking.
leave?
How you
Well,
doing?
I have a few things to explain
I
first.
see you lurking behind the wall.
Ah!
Oh no, not the
bees are
bee.
here. John, take this time machine. Give me your gun. I will hold them back. Ah! To save the world!
My friend, it's time to go.
He threw the gun, but somehow he still has the gun here.
Is she dead?
If we succeed our mission, she won't even be
Ah,
alive.
you're doing fine.
Neither
Eh,
will
glad to
I,
hear,
so
glad to
let's not
hear.
worry about this too much.
Time travel is way too complicated for the writing's
Damn right, Bear.
capabilities.
Are you
Look at
excited
this
for the
girl.
Christmas event and DVD?
Bees deserve to live.
It starts tomorrow.
For the bees. I think she's a beast.
What's up doing, aight?
No, my friend. She's a
Doing
bee
aight,
activist.
which is
She's trying to stop people from killing
chilling,
bees.
playing this
The
very
exact people
interesting
we
game.
have to stop.
She looks kind of familiar.
Dear God.
Kill her,
I
explain the
already
situation.
found a
We already
bee
did both of
activist
these
and
too.
I've not even win the pass for 1
Explain.
minute. Let me
Xmas
go
event,
talk some
yeah.
sense into this
Tomorrow is
power.
the Christmas event in
Magic is
DBD.
always the solution, my
Stop
friend.
being intellectual.
With the
Just-
snowmen.
What's your problem?
The snowmen just like last year.
Bees are going extinct. We have to save them.
I'm from the future, and in my future, bees become killing machines.
What's
Do
it
you
about?
really want this to happen?
All they've said it's
No
pretty much gonna
way.
be like last year.
She sounds familiar.
You know, the thing with the
It's
snowmen and stuff.
crazy.
What's your name?
Yeah, exactly. You can disguise yourself as a snowman
You're Esma's mother.
to deal with its sunglasses. And the bird is back. But yeah.
How would that be
It's pretty much just gonna
possible?
be that.
I'm gay.
Maybe
And I want
maybe
ever
they'll
have
add some more
children.
stuff. But yeah.
That's an excellent question.
Other than that, it's just pretty much the snowman thing.
What's that noise? Do you happen to have a vibrator on you?
Do you happen to have a
Everyone get
vibrator
down,
on
Mr.
you?
Kirby, you too, cameraman.
What happens if I don't shoot? Can I pause the game? He's still just aiming it. Oh no, he missed!
Why didn't you shoot?
Blast. Shut the cameraman too.
John, Krista, the bear, and the cameraman has been eliminated. Yes.
Dear God.
Oh, we have to do
I
this again.
already Let me go talk some sense into this.
Should we get
jar.
most stuff tomorrow?
Being diplomatic is always the solution, my
Stop
friend.
being intellectual.
Stop being
What's your problem?
Yeah, the snowman Christmas event was pretty fun.
Bees are going in stink.
The snowman event and the masquerade event from earlier this year.
And in my future, bees
Those two are
become
probably my
killing
favorite types of
machines.
events.
Do you really want this to happen?
No, I guess.
I'm excited to see the new cosmetics though.
What's
Like the
your
event
name?
cosmetics. I'm excited to see
Krista, rock.
what that's gonna be.
You're Esma's mother.
We get to see the bird again.
How would that be possible? I'm gay, and I won't ever have children.
That's an excellent question.
That face.
What's that noise? Do you happen to have a vibrator on you? Everyone get down, must be a Kirby, you too, cameraman!
Damn, you can't even press the trigger to shoot.
Oh no! This is a level 100 Mafia Boss B! We better get out of here!
What's a level 100 mafia boss B?
I will explain later! Come with me if you want to not die!
You mean live?
Yes!
Yes. Back to drinking lemon.
Now it's time to relax, so I will wear my relaxing sunglasses.
How is that relaxing sunglasses? It looks like party
So
sunglasses.
this is your house, Krista?
Yep. Pretty neat, huh? Wait, who's that weirdo?
This is the cameraman that my boss hired to film us.
Ah. So this is my house. I can't believe they're making a movie. Hashtag movie star.
So,
A game, but
yeah,
sure.
He's
That
a
wave.
pretty useless fella, if you know what I mean.
That's so cool. Sir, what are we doing now?
We are chilling, Mr. Bear.
I'm gonna turn both of you into killing bee machines.
To cold-blooded
gonna do
killers.
Those
Watch a
two
training
little
video.
pieces of-
This
I'm
is
gonna
awful.
make you do
Trophy.
something that every soldier in the future must do.
In the future?
Future's future.
So, we get awesome future training to be badasses. Okay.
Okay.
Underestimated
I like the bear. The bear's the
That's so
best.
sick.
And I have all I need with me too.
What is it?
The official training video for the
Are we gonna play the
resistance.
VHS tape on the
Bruh,
computer?
That's a freaking VHS. My mom used to make me watch those. Bitch, that ain't the future I was promised. Nah-huh. What's a hashish?
Look, I work really hard on this, so you have to watch it before you judge, huh? Including you, cameraman.
Oh god, we have to? There, he
Can't
wasn't
we do
sure.
something more exciting? And can this thing include honey?
Look, guys, if you're not happy, you're welcome to leave.
Wait, is leaving an actual option?
I don't think so. Why is he dancing now? Is that part of the training program? What happened?
Now I want to leave.
Alright guys, look, I'm gonna show you, and if you don't like it, well, stop it, okay? So, you're ready to watch
How
the
are you gonna
VHS?
fit that in the computer? Oh, okay.
Ah, it didn't enter the player properly, I'm sorry. Badass! Welcome to the rugby training video! The resistance against the bees training video if you want.
Can't
In
even
this
read the
video,
text.
You will learn how to shoot. You will learn how to be a strong fella like me. Meow.
What?
You will
Excuse
learn
me?
to be as strong as a wrestling
What is
man
going on?
and
What
as
is
quick
happening?
as a ninja.
Help. Why is he wearing a wrestling mask?
And most of all, you will learn the true power of friendship.
Whoa!
Also, I will teach you how to shoot.
Damn,
So
good
you
catch.
always need to reload your gun like this. That's the cool way. And when you shoot, make sure to never aim the barrel on your head, because that
Good to
would
know.
be
That's pretty
dangerous.
important.
You aim at the enemy and... Mega cool! Reloading is quite simple, my fellas. You press the button, you do this, you throw it, and you forget your loading mechanism, and then you die. So don't do this at home. Rawr. Now,
What is
you know
going
what you must
on?
know to be part of the rugby. Resistance against the V's. Good luck.
Thank you. What happened? Why were we
Alright,
rewinding the tape?
You guys seem to know what you're doing now. I think you can kill those freaking bees.
I don't want to fight anymore. I don't feel ready.
Stop it. The future needs you. Have you ever wondered what a future where bees are in the control looks like?
No, I don't think I ever did.
Exactly, and you don't want to see it happen because it's gonna happen, so you don't want to see it happen because if it happens, it's bad.
I'm
That
not even
random
sure it's going to
close-up.
happen for real.
Dramatic.
I'm literally a talking bear, and I'm telling you, those killer bees are coming for us.
Not the ghost. Ah. The random pepper in the back. Rock statue on the left.
Are you dead? When you die in the future, you get
Interviewing the ghost.
Indeed, I am dead. Dead inside of you, so stupid. What even is happening? I think we are doing quotes to be used in the trailer. You freaking bear! You didn't think you could hide from me that easily, did you?
You fat fuck, get down! I'm sorry, Krista, I have to do this.
Why does she get blasted? Why did we murder her?
I'm the bad guy, duh.
Good job, John. You are now promoted.
I guess because he
to
really was the
regional
evil
manager
guy all
of the
along.
Killer Bees.
I was part of the
What?
bees all along. My real mission
Double
was
crossed.
to kill Krisha from the beginning. I'm sorry.
Why are you not killing me then?
You are my best friend, you bear. I couldn't do that
You
to
bear.
you. I kinda grew to like that chubby mushroom.
You aren't my friend anymore.
No!
Goodbye, bear. That's what you get for never giving him honey.
Long.
Fucking blasted.
Good job, John Fart. Or may I say, John, be fart.
Thanks.
Back to being a bee with an AK. Keeps good, man.
No! My friend! I don't deserve those letters! And I don't deserve that jacket! Why? Why did I do this? Ah! Emma, what are you doing here?
Oh wait, that means we're gonna join the bee resistance. Bee resistance. We're gonna join the evil bees this time
I
now.
have no idea how you came here, Emma, but I ain't the man you
That
thought
true
I was.
evil ending.
Take this, bitch. You're too sad even for me.
I'm a ghost, you dumbass. Do you steal the bear's liver? Okay, no, we're not stealing his liver this time. Mission fail, respect
I
lost.
can't do that to my boy. Rest in
My
peace,
boy.
mother. Who should
Well, I have to
give
get my loyalty to the bees this time.
The guy. My bear.
You were the
You
chosen
know
one.
we are friends, right?
Give me the heart.
It's the last time I stole his liver, but he was still
Ask
alive.
the question, my friend.
I said, give me that honey.
Stop it, my friend.
I have failed you, John. I have failed you.
I should have known you were planning to take my precious honey.
He said that from the beginning, though.
These are evil.
From my point of view, the resistance is evil.
Then you are lost.
Shoot him, bear. Blast him. Oh my god, that face. Stare. Stare.
It's the end for you, my sweet bear.
It's over, John. I have the high ground.
You underestimated the power.
Excuse me. the
You were
bear turned into a Jedi.
leader of the resistance.
Told you the bear was the best character.
You were meant to destroy the bees.
Oh my god.
Always dreamed of doing something like this.
To be continued. Honestly, that wasn't an evil ending. That was a good ending. That was even better than the one before. The bear became a Jedi. Clap. That was even faster this time, I think.
Damn, son, you finished the game. That's one of
Now
the
he's got a
most
full-on
impressive
beard
things
again
I've seen
somehow.
Ever since I saw someone kill someone. Shh, don't talk about it. So, now that you finished the game, I'm sure you can't wait for more.
Yes, give me
If you
more.
didn't know,
I think
we
there's
have
only
a
2
lot
of your games on here,
on
though.
the store. Just like totally normal journey. I'm in love with your grandmother and the jacuzzi. Wow, you should check them out right now. Oh wow, that's so convenient. A QR code to check them out. Damn, I can't believe the creators of this game thought about it. Just scan that QR code, it's gonna get you to the website cumulatorsim.com, which, if I may be honest, is one of the best websites I've ever seen in my whole life. You can see videos, live stream, and more. What is more? Well, more is like the games.
Bag,
text,
welcome back, Poxy.
and even a group chat.
Was joined in right at
With
the
your
end
favorite fans
of the
this
second
game.
playthrough.
Damn. Oh, the lore! Oh, yeah! I can't wait to see you there. So, soldier, it's your mission. Go buy all the other games and join us in the group chat. See you.
Clap.
Ah,
Okay,
what is
get out of here.
this game?
Well, while you were gone, I did actually find out they are apparently from Canada. I got it wrong. I thought they were from Govland. But they are from Canada. So who knows? Maybe it was your universe. Wait, but hold on. We gotta do this last thing here. Is it this? No, how do... Oh, no, it's that thing right there.
Huh.
When the haters dap back.
Voila, dub.
You might need a therapist now. Yeah, we got the platinum and John fought. Clap.